Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome. My name is Leslye of What Leslye Loves, and in this channel, we talk about all the things that I love, whether it's handbags today, housewares tomorrow. You get the feel. But sitting in front of you, without further ado, let me just go ahead and jump in, is the beautiful Coach Brooklyn shoulder bag in the 28 size. I did a live today and I called it the 26. Total mom brain moment, but I didn't have to go out to meet with clients, and so I decided to give myself the day where I could answer any phone calls I needed to on the road. But we hit the road and went to Charlotte, and I stopped by the local Coach boutique there, and they had changed locations within the mall, and it's their new flagship store. Really nice, a little bit smaller in size, but I really felt like as soon as I walked in, I was able to see all the pretty things. So I'm going to insert some pictures where I kind of share the different things that I tried on. Please don't mind me. I am in my natural minimalist mom era. I just have been in a little bit of a funk, and so I appreciate you guys embarking on this handbag love that I currently have, and whatever it is at any given point. But this has been my happy space, so thank you. But needless to say, I didn't put any eyeliner that day, so I know you're not here to see if I put eyeliner on, but those are disclaimers I think we always give for ourselves more than for other people. So nonetheless, I stopped in and I got to try all the goodies. I didn't necessarily think I was going to come out with a bag, and but I did. Obviously. I really had gone in to look at the Times Square tabby in the 17 size. No, the next size up. Anyway, I'll insert the picture right now, but I did not love that bag, and I knew that I didn't love it. I felt like I was wanting to get it just to get it, and as you guys know, again, I'm not a minimalist, but I do like to be pretty intentional. I don't have the most discretionary income in the world to just buy things just to buy them. Usually, currently, I'm in a one in, one out rule. So when something comes in, I have to part ways with something, and I hate to do that, but I also only have a limited amount of space. One of my videos I shared, I always ramble. I had shared that I have a lot of space, but recently we kind of reconfigured some things in our home, and I had to give up a room and closet space. So now my handbags and my clothes are all in my primary suite. So let's jump into the bag. But I walked in and this beauty surprised me. I tried this on probably a few weeks back because this bag has been out for a little bit in the black, or I don't remember what it was, but they had a black one and they had it in the stone, I believe. And no. It was in the maple color, which currently online, so you guys know, and in boutiques, the maple color is sold out. And I'm just looking right now, and this one is sold out. So I will link it below, but unfortunately, I also know that my local boutique that I went to no longer has this either. I took the last one, sorry. But this is in the gorgeous, it's called cedar suede, in the suede material. But on the inside, you almost have like the stone colored leather on the full interior here. So let me open it up. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see in there. I need to bring a flashlight, but I tried this on, and you guys, it was just gorgeous. For whatever reason, the full leather one didn't quite stay on my shoulder, but ladies, let me save your life and help enable you buy a bag. I tried this bag on and I completely disqualified it, and I kept getting, let me show you here. I kept getting the ad for this bag because it looks a little richer in tone. If you see here, the color looks a lot more rich. It's a little bit more muted, and I would really call this a camel color, or I think cedar is pretty accurate. So I kept getting ads, And I was totally influenced to buy it on my own. No one brought this bag up. I haven't looked at any videos. This was a really true, authentic experience for me where I wasn't influenced to buy this. Nobody talked about it. I did see images of it, obviously, with the algorithm of how Instagram and all of those social media apps work. However, when I saw this in person and I tried it on, that boutique had like a little weighted pillow inside to help it keep its shape, but it also helped, see, I have some stuff in here, and it helps to just weigh the bag down so that it sits on the shoulder. So this bag sits on my shoulder beautifully. And I really, really love the size of it. I really loved how lightweight it is. I really just fell in love with the bag. And so I was sitting there pretty like wrestling with my thoughts because I'm like, I did not come here with a planned purchase, although I was open to getting the Times Square tabby, but I didn't like it. And I'm not going to just get something for video clicks or just because or on impulse. Although I did get this on impulse. However, I really am trying to go back to, I've decided that in the era of buying online, and for me, because I'm limited to what I have, and I've talked about this before, I really want to try to go back to buying things in person because that limits what I can get, right? I can't just click to order and then it's shipped to my doorstep. I'm tired of the returns, so that's part of the other thing and reasoning why I don't want to do that. And I really just want to see and experience things for myself. So thank you to all the people in the South Park Charlotte Mall. It was a wonderful experience. I miss my go-to Mauricio at the Mall of Georgia, but that's a little bit further out for us. So that said, I know I'm talking a whole lot about things unrelated, but let me talk about measurements. So lengthwise, this bag is 11 inches. Height-wise, it's about 11 inches, and I bet they're measuring it up to here. And then the width on the side is 3.5 inches. Again, it is a suede, and inside it is a grain leather. And the handle drop, they're saying, is 10.5 inches. And I find that to be a good sweet spot, but the nice thing is this really does dip. You know, it kind of does that little slouch when you've got more things in it, see? So I'd almost give it just a little bit more than that 10.5 inch drop. So it is fantastic for shoulder carry. On the inside, it does have a snap pocket and a magnetic snap closure, which you've already seen. Sorry, I'm just kind of resituating this. So I really love the logo. The stitching on this one was great. I was snotty and I was like, can I please get one that's wrapped up in the back? And it was the last one. And I think after this weekend, because I did have a little slight thing that came up with this bag, and I'll show you. But this was the last packaged new one. I really love the suede Coach hang tag. I've never had a Coach suede bag. On the back, this is just for the inside snap pocket. So that's what that button is there for. But I really love all the detail. And again, the stitching on this one, you guys know I'm a little bit of a snob with regards to stitching, but these are my few little nagels on this one. However, it was packaged, and I really feel like Coach needs to do a better job, the warehouse, on packaging this. But suede bags and a slouchy bag like this, we know that this is going to happen, but it came out like this. And unfortunately, there's a little slit on this bag here, which bugs me. Probably, when packaging or unpackaging it, they probably used a little box cutter. I broke a lot of rules. I will say I broke a lot of my own rules because a suede bag in a place, you guys know I don't do anything with like vachetta or raw leather because it'll drive me crazy. But I probably should have brought them. But I have the perfect pair of shoes to match them. They're old as ever, but they perfectly match this bag. So I was like, oh my gosh, I have a pair of shoes that I love, these old like Jessica Simpson shoes. this is gonna date me, but I don't really save anything. I'm not super big on saving sentimental items. I do have several in my home, as I shared in my last Monday Musings video, but I'm pretty good at purging, but I love those shoes. And they happen to fit me after 4 pregnancies after, so there we go. But it also carries a fair amount. Like, I saw this and I thought, you kind of assume with trapezoidal bags that you're not going to get to fit a lot, but I kind of fit a good amount. So I'll go into that in a second, but let me read the editor's notes here really quickly. So it says, our Brooklyn is an elegant minimalist silhouette with a distinctly New York attitude. Smaller than the 39. 39 is way too big, you guys. It's ridiculous. I'm sorry. I said it. The hobo style is crafted of durable, luxuriously soft double-faced suede, featuring a spacious interior with a snap pocket for access to essentials. The Streamlined 28 has a comfortable wide shoulder strap and an easy magnetic snap closure. Yeah, ditto to all of that. So it comes in this suede cedar, it comes in the tan color, black, stone or dark stone, and dark ruby. That dark ruby, if I were a red handbag lover, ooh la la. And then maple, I think, was the first color that it sold out. So 6 colors, 6 colorways. Let me show you what fits. So it does look, at first I was like, oh my gosh, it's crossbody, but no, that's literally just for this little Coach hang tag here. They had this little charm that I almost got that is in the, like, it has like feathers on it in the tan color. I wish I could find it. If I do, I'll put it on here, but sorry, you guys, I'm off on many tangents, but let me show you what fits. So, spoiler alert, I got the Dress Up Your Purse Mini M case. I have a discount code that I will link below, and I will link probably in all my videos. Full disclosure, it is an affiliate link, but I've loved Dress Up Your Purse for quite some time, so anyway, just essentials in here. So that's in there. My key clay with just my key. Touchland hand sanitizer. I really did bring it down to the bare minimum with this one, but it fits more than that. My pill case, which I probably need to refill. And my wallet, my LV Rosalie coin purse. And then in here, what is this? Oh, okay, so I was really naughty and I went to Madewell and I was going to do a video on it and everything. I probably will share my daughter's bag with you guys because, it's stunning. But I bought the suede crescent sling from Madewell, probably like a day before. I was clearly on a hunt for a suede bag. And then we went into the store and I bought this and I was like, nope, I'm not having 2 suede bags. That makes absolutely no sense. The other one was in a beautiful olive color, but I don't need 2 suede bags. It's not that serious. If I can be completely honest, I loved the suede from the Madewell bag. And it was probably, $100 less than this bag. Maybe, no, more than that. But I really loved how this looks. I am so drawn to sling bags, but I wear a lot of dresses and I'm a busy mom, and so I tend to kind of wear a very like bohemian chic style. Bohemian preppy is what I'll kind of say my style is. And so I really felt like this bag just went so much better with it. And even when I went to return it, the gal was like, oh my gosh, is that the Coach Brooklyn bag? And I was like, yes, it is. And I told her, actually, I'm going to do a video on it. And I told her I was very reluctantly returning this one, but I have to be responsible. I can't keep that many bags. I can only use so many. But so this is all that I had in there. It also very comfortably fits. I also have like the mini Kirigami in black that is also in there. I just have it on my desk right now. And then my sunglasses fit right on top. My phone. It was just so easy, you guys. It totally works so well for me and my wardrobe. It matches so many of my dresses. Again, I have the perfect pair of shoes for it. it was just easy to justify and say, yep, this is a keeper. But I did wear it. I was gonna, well, once you take the tag off and you wear it, you know, it's not returnable. But I really was like, okay, if this doesn't work, like, I'm gonna have to figure it out. So that said, I wore it. I love it. I'm not gonna be paranoid. I'm just gonna enjoy it. And look, it's just the perfect fall bag. And look how nicely my SLGs look. For reference, I also brought a couple others. So this is my numero set. She's a little beat up and worn, but I'm fine. But really look how great she looks. So she's a little bit more burgundy. I feel like the sun is kind of hitting her, but see, that's her color. So I've got my burgundy bag, and then you guys have seen this one when she was my passenger princess, but that's kind of, I'm kind of bringing them out so you can kind of see a nice range of fall handbags, which maybe I should do a video on my picks for fall handbags within my collection. But this is much more caramel, and see, this is a lot more like, it has a more cooler tone, but it's not cool. It's definitely on the warm side. So I digress. Just thought I'd share this beauty with you if you guys are curious. She's a must-have for me. And you know, I've had quite a year with my Coach pieces. My quilted Tabby 26 was perfect. But I just don't wear that one anymore. And well, I don't have that one in my collection anymore, sadly. But again, you guys know I'm a bit ruthless. If I haven't reached for it, I literally wore that bag once, and it was just, it's too pretty to just sit there on a shelf. That's not what these items are for. They're to use, which is why I'm kind of like a one handbag. I'm a one wallet kind of person. So I had my Mina Bay. I will keep that wallet because I love it, but I got this, and I like to use my things until they're done. I'm gonna keep this there for color reference. Oh, you guys, I saw this tray at Target today, and I could justify it because I needed something where I could set my bread on. My husband kind of laughed because my little marble tray, technically that's a cheese board, but I never used it for cheese, so I can use that. Like, I like to display things on trays. Hello, your fellow handbag / tray lover. Here I am. So let me stop babbling on. I hope you found this helpful. If you're considering this one, again, this is the Brooklyn shoulder in the 28 size in the beautiful cedar color in suede. She's a beauty. I think she's a must-have. Is she going to get worn? Is she going to get little things that are going to bother me, like little folds? Because, oh, you know what I'm going to do? Sorry, one last thing. As I'm dropping everything, I am going to buy the Gal's Guide handbag heels for this one. So stay tuned, because I feel like this is the perfect bag for that. I didn't show you guys the bottom, but there are no feet on this. And while I'm not a stickler, she does kind of flop over too, but she's empty. When she's packed, she has not flopped over on me really. But I'm not my handbags have to have feet. However, this one, just so that I can make it last for many years to come, I think this will be a forever bag in my collection, just because I've always loved having a suede bag. I don't know how I've managed to not have one, but all that said, stay tuned. I'm going to share an update with adding the handbag heels on this one, just because I want to protect her and keep her for a very long time. So I hope you found this helpful. Thank you for listening through my ramblings, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.